It is time for a viewer request. Namaste Technologies Inc. and ticker on the Toronto Stock Exchange venture. Another cannabis-related stock. I think they're also in healthcare, pharmaceuticals. We're going to go check out those industries right now. Healthcare. What are we doing? Oh, that's the monthly man. Stage 2. Surpassing previous high. All aboard. And what industry was that? It was... Where is it? Pharmaceuticals. Healthcare. Where are you, healthcare? There you go. Pharmaceuticals. And look at that, man. Stage 2. Even overriding that monthly target. So that is just hunky super dory for the sector. Let me check. So now we got good stuff here. Let's zoom in. Here's nice base right here. Explode. These parabolic advances, 1-2 months, and they're like it gives you a right angle. Unsustainable. So that usually happens. Boom, crash. Consolidate close to an important moving average. This is a 12-month moving average. And we have to break out here off of this base, off the 12-month moving average, going up. And you're going to have... You're right above previous monthly high, defined by opens and closes of those monthly candles. So it'd be very constructive if we could close above 325, 326. What's my implied measured move? Add it to the breakout line. And that would be my monthly defined target, guys. If we get a close above that. All right, let's zoom in. Stan Weinstein. Overperforming the SPX. Remember that green zone? Inclining 30-week MA. Price above the 30-week MA and overperforming above the zero line SPX. We could even compare it to its industry. Bouncing off the zero line, overperforming its industry. And let's compare it to its sector, overperforming its sector, bouncing off the zero line, very, very healthy. And we could even compare it to the index, the marijuana index, ETF, a whole bunch of stocks in there related to the cannabis sector, and outperforming that also. All right, let's put it back to the SPX. Where did this go? Where did we get here? Already here, we had the volume. This is kind of skewing but this is at least twice the average. Let me break that up. There you go. This is at least twice the average of the previous 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. Very nice breakout right here. This would have been the very good time to enter, except you didn't have the inclining 30-week MA. You weren't above the... You didn't have the inclining MA at this stage. And then the next week after that, price action above the 30-week MA, dragging it up, inclining it, and then you're in that green zone. Volume starting to pick up, getting attention. Starting to hit some previous resistance, slowing down. trying to go in, sellers, and bring it back down. And after that, no more sellers, price action, close above. Or trying to close above that monthly defined resistance right here. So it's looking pretty good, guys, for Namaste. What could happen? Well, we'll see what's going to happen next week. A strong close above all these levels here. Above the monthly defined, above essentially even the 350 level, above that weekly defined resistance. It'd be pretty nice. We could anticipate probably maybe a pullback. The price action keeps going above 30-week average. Maybe a pullback close to the 30-week MA, and then maybe giving another try to go out. That'd be healthy. That'd give us a good risk-reward entry around these levels here. Previous resistance, turn support. Hopefully that level is going to hold here. That Ichimoku cloud is going to help us maintain that price action above. Or else, if that sinks through, then the last support we have is down here when we had this breakout. So that's what the beauty is about waiting for pullbacks, is you get to wait and see where it pulls back to. You get to see if it's on contracting volume, if that stage 2 is going to be healthy, if it's going to continue. And you get to see what support actually resisted, what the supported actually held strong, where the buyers came in to push away the sellers. Because up to now, I've identified the support levels, but are they the ones that are going to resist, the best ones? The only know after you see price action bounce off them, how well they held. Only know after. But you know that you don't want to hold the stock if you're below 30-week MA. So this is the most we'd accept. We want it to support right here and then maybe go off, get better risk to reward. So that's pretty good for Namaste. We're going to have to wait for the end of the week, guys. Keep asking me whatever stock you have some ideas. Do in the comment section, email badcharts@gmail.com. On my website, there's a whole bunch of ways. I check all of that, Twitter, stock twits. Subscribe. It's a pleasure for me to discover new stocks. That's the beauty of social media. My screeners, they don't get everything, and sometimes somebody's looking at something, then I look at it, somebody else is looking at it, and it all converges. If a different type of people with looking at the same stock, sometimes there's potential for that. So keep it up, guys. Subscribe, like, comment. I love it. See ya. Ciao, guys.